What's good to the tribe? It's Wanaghi. Wanted to stop by and drop this clip off to you guys from Malcolm X in 1963. But before we start, stop, hit the like button, and share this out. I know us as people, melanated people, Americans, American Indian, American Negro. It's just so many terms we can use. And there's so many terms that we do use that we don't agree on. So I've been kind of doing a little bit of digging here and there and just seeing what the ancestors or what the elders thought about these specific terms and words. So we'll start off with Malcolm X and get his term for the word Negro. Let's get it.
Twice you've referred to the Negroes, the so-called Negroes. You find some fault with this description,
Yes.
I guess.
Mr. Muhammad teaches us that Negro is a term that was applied to us during slavery by the slave master. And right today, it's a term that is used only to point out the descendant of slaves. It's never used for black people, period. Africans can come to this country. They aren't called Negroes. And if they are called Negroes, they resent it. So if Negro meant black, as we've been taught, it would be a term that would be applicable to or pliable to everyone. But he says that it is something that means a slave, or something it means something that has been left out of society, politically, economically, educationally, and otherwise.
You don't think of it as an anthropological term?
Definitely. It's not an anthropological term, it's a slave term. And it was a term that was invented in America and was used by the slave makers, slave traders, and slave masters, and attached to the property or the chattel or merchandise that our people represented in that particular day.
So that was the clip of Malcolm X giving how he feels about the term Negro. One thing I do know, we're not all gonna agree on a specific name or a term for each other. And granted, we shouldn't, because like we say, genealogy is the key. We're not all the same. We all can't be placed in a box, and we can't generalize shit how we've been doing forever and ever. And I think that's our biggest downfall as people, generalizing. We want to put all of us in one group and say this is what it is when it's not. A lot of us are the same, but a lot of us are different. Remember, it was many nations here. It was many nations across the globe, the plane. So I just don't see how we can all be the same, or all be black people, or all be of the same stock that everybody says we're from. But I want you guys to put in the comments how you feel. And trust, I got a couple more videos coming about this, and we'll see how other people feel about it. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, definitely share, definitely support the channel. Feathers up, tribe up, wise up, rise up.
In fact, not even as an American. Because if I was an American, the problem that confronts our people today wouldn't even exist.
That's right. So now we ain't American, man.
So I have to stand here today as what I was when I was born, a black man.